From farm to fork, the UNH local food systems are bringing students and communities together. On and off campus, leaders from each aspect of the local food initiative share with us their role in the Eat, Grow, and Buy Local movement and how they've seen the community grow closer because of it.
The Organic Garden Club is certainly a really good example of how people come together in a community for just like straight up growing food for people. It's pretty interesting because not many farms or local gardens have like about 30 or 40 people like touching the veggies or having some part in growing the food, so I think it's pretty magical. There are now 6 farmers farming in New Hampshire and Maine that first got their hands dirty in the organic garden. We're always dancing out at the garden all summer long. You might have seen us.
Food is the heart of a community. How we raise it, how we come together to share it and prepare it, and it's one of the most important things that binds a community.
Hi, I'm Sarah Zoe Patterson. I'm the coordinator of Seacoast Eat Local. A lot of the people who come to winter markets are very regular summertime market attendees, and they become very attached in the summertime to, this is part of their routine, but it's also where they get their food. And so if market doesn't go on, they're not really eating what they want to be eating, which is, that's a big deal when you're settling for food that you don't really want to be buying. People come to know each other as well from just regularly being into each other. People really do open up on that level and start to have conversations with people they don't necessarily know, and then you start to run into the same people over and over again each week, because eating that food and buying that food is an act that enriches our environment. It's a political act that creates the kind of community we want to live in, and it's an environmental act that ensures that we're supporting farms that are taking action in sustainable ways. My favorite part is just knowing that through the simple act of eating, we can really make a difference in our world.
I'm Larry Berkner-Wood. I'm the chaplain and executive director of the United Campus Ministry at UNH, also known as the Louise Meat Center. We do the first Friday with drum circles and pasta supper, and that has a community-style feel to it. Started to think about, maybe we can make those dinners work. Food from the garden and other local foods to supplement and really make it an outreach dinner to the community, people who need the meal, and also as a way of creating community and promoting sustainability. So this is another way of trying to tell people that we all can eat well. Some of the food's inaccessible economically to people, but so let's make it accessible economically, and let's really make it from scratch and really try to make it available to everyone. I know it's a draw for people. They know that the food's grown at the organic garden or it's grown on the local farm. We would have some wonderfully lively conversations about the organic slow food movement being inaccessible to many people economically, and that was something we had to work on. And I think part of it was making it accessible. Your hands are in the pumpkin seeds or the apple mash, or it's you're washing the dishes, or you're rolling out some bread and you're cutting up some garlic and onions, and so all of a sudden you're just immersed. And I watched folks who came kind of across both racial, ethnic, and other kinds of divisive lines just begin to talk to each other. It's been a great connecting force for groups and other students who connected around stuff that they're working on later. First-year students who were having a little trouble connecting, who started to make some of their first connections here. Some really shy folks who came to volunteer, who all of a sudden just got wrapped in. I don't think there's a lot of colleges doing it, but it reminded me how unique this is, and sort of interns have done research.